Hi everybody, Rick Bolton at Cricket Man Wales again. Just a brief word, if I may, because I have been reflecting quite a bit, having been prompted on the whys of all this stuff, and by that I mean of all the blogging and suddenly becoming a YouTube geezer. And I've fallen into it by accident to some extent. However, as I've said in another brief film that I might put out, quite a lot of this is a kind of defiance, there's no question, because I'm very aware that I am about as uncool as it gets, right? And YouTubers are supposed to be influencers. By the way, what a word that is. I'm loving that whole, the rich, juicy resonance around that. Influencers. I do not aspire to be an influencer. I really do not. But I don't look like one anyway, do I? How could I, right? I'm 50 something, right? And do you know what? I've just thought, if I do this, then you really get about how uncool I could be. My daughter, if she ever sees this, is going to be tamping, as we say in Wales, because 50-year-old geezer looking like an absolute donkey. But I'm going to keep doing this kind of stuff. I think, as well as the blogging, please check out the blogs, by the way, because they're half decent. They're not just about cricket on the cricketmanwales.com thing, or about arts and sport on the bowling at vincent.com thing. Sorry, horrendous plug, but check them out. They're all right. There's lots of stuff in there. The whole universe is in there. Now then, to come back. Why am I doing this? Yeah, defiance partly, to break through the uncool barrier glass ceiling thing, partly because feels like I've got lots of things to say, partly because I'm on an anti-Kardashian rampage, partly, you'll hear more of that. How about this one? Juicy little one. Those of us who are of that certain age, 50-something, grew up through the punky kind of scene, right? And that's always remained profoundly influential. Sounds corny and pathetic, but true. I am thinking right at this moment, as I did this morning, of something that Paul Morley wrote. Paul Morley was involved in various record labels, but he wrote for the New Musical Express in the 70s, mid-70s, on for a bit. There was a real incredible purple patch when that newspaper was just absurdly good, ridiculously good. Not entirely just down to Paul Morley, he was fantastic on it. Ian Penman was in particular as well, a more kind of erudite kind of geezer, but it was sensational. And right to this day, and there's a 40-year span between these things that I'm talking about. Right now, this morning, when I was contemplating the universe as you do, I did, or the thought logged with me yet again, of Paul Morley writing about a particular gig, and I might think who it was in a minute, and what he said, that such and such a band desperately oppose the pornographic perpetuation of banality. Sounds incredibly pompous. Desperately oppose the pornographic perpetuation of the banality. Can't even say it, but listen to that back. Think about it. Throw it round the room for 15 minutes, because that is majorly profound, and he meant it in that magic daft punky moment where he was in love with the music. Doesn't matter who it was, actually. He was in love with it, but it also carried a wonderful kind of hinterland of real integrity, power, insight, all these things. Sounds ridiculous, I know, don't care. I'm with him, he's right. I'm not saying I'm aspiring to that level, for God's sake, but I am saying that I'm going to try and do stuff that carries some kind of meaning. Some people get that, some people will laugh it off. That's fine, all of that is your choice. But I will always come back to that thought, that yes, we should desperately oppose the pornographic, because that's what it is, perpetuation of banality. And that applies across many things in life: politics, philosophy, music, arts, etc., etc. So, on that bombshell, I'll be back. Take it easy. See you, peeps.